Hey guys, Nick South here with Active Water Sports. Today we're going to walk you through the 2021 Malibu 24 MXZ, fully redesigned for 2021. Where this boat sits in the Malibu lineup, one of the larger boats in the lineup, sits at 24.5 feet in length, has the walk-through design and the larger pick-and-fork style bow. Let's check it out. All right guys, so starting out here in the transom of the boat, we have our rear facing seats with the storage up underneath on both sides. Easy access, you can throw some flip-flops in there or a little extra room for some storage or gear. We have our flip-up ski pylon here, so if we're gonna be towing tubers or any type of water skiers from this boat, you have that option there. Easy flip down. We have in the rear storage compartments, we have hard tank ballast with plug-and-play bags on top. A good amount of storage in there with the bags empty. Then we have our standard, pizza tray style storage compartment over the engine to throw ropes, wet vests, things like that in there to keep things dry and warm. New on this MXZ is we have this nice new walk-through and the optional filler cushion here to complete the rear transom. So it allows you to either have the walk-through getting in and out of the boat, or if you want to have the lounge style setup like the traditional bow boats with the nice sun pad on the back, you have that as well. So it kind of gives you the best of both worlds on that. All right, moving our way into the cockpit lounge setup on the boat. Couple things we want to highlight. New over-the-top hinges vertically on the seats, so makes it really easy access to get to your new soft cooler design here. Your trash can, which is traditional on the Malibus the last couple years, but you still have that option as well. You got the USBs, 12 volt outlets there with some cup holders, new grab handle design. On the port side of the boat, we removed a few cup holders, but gave you some optional phone holders here with additional USB charging ports. The vertical hinges here as well gives you really good access to your deep storage compartments here. Which we're really digging that. The Wakeview bench seat with the integrated table, optional on this boat, but we went ahead and added it. A couple key features on this guy is you can really flip this and really change up your seating configurations in the boat pretty easily. So you can slide it forward, shrink up the seating arrangements a little bit. We can even go a little bit further. If you have a smaller crew in the boat, you're kind of doing an evening cruise, make it a little bit more intimate feeling. And then it can quickly go from this position to focusing on what's going on behind the boat. So we have our Wakeview bench seat here that we're going to flip up, and then we can actually flip up our other chillax seat here. Now we have a kind of a couch style lounge all on the back of the boat here to really get a good idea on what's going on behind the boat, keeping an eye on the riders and all that. And when everyone's done riding for the day, ready to have some food and some drinks, you can quickly flip this into a table, get this guy back down here, and now we have kind of a nice little hangout lounge to have some drinks and some food inside the boat. So we're good to go. All right, moving forward into the boat, I just want to highlight a few key features that we took over from the 25 LSV on this new 24. Super well received. We got our lemon lime tray here, little extra storage, and then this really nice, you got cup holders here, and then you got a secondary storage compartment. A lot of our customers have been using this for secondary cooler storage. Optional, you could throw your bumpers or your buoys in there, additional life jackets, any gear that you want to get out of the boat, toss right in there. Door easily closes. Pretty cool feature there. Boom. This boat's also equipped with a 5 outlet heater. So what we have is 2 under the dash, and then we have 3 pull-out hoses here. Real easy to access. You reach in, grab these on a cold day, throw them up under your shirt to stay warm. Easy access back in there, lock them in, good to go. So we're going to take a dive into the storage compartments here. One thing I really like what they did on this new 24 MXZ, like they've done with the other Wakesetter lineups, is they've taken the batteries from the OB compartment, put them up into the bow. A couple things that does for us, gives us a little bit more weight for our surf wave and wakeboard wakes, but it also frees this up for so much additional storage in here. So you have a lot of room, store wakeboards, surfboards, We also have built-in battery charger in there as well. You just pop an extension cord into that, easily charge up your batteries on the fly. Our amps are tucked out to the side, so it really keeps everything nice and clean. A lot of good amount of storage up in that OB compartment there. Looking at the glove box here, we have a nice flush mounted glove box with the Malibu etched logos. Locking and wireless charging is also inside, so for all your devices you can just set them on a nice charging pad inside there, keep them out of the sun, and a good amount of storage inside there as well. All right, moving into the helm of the 2021 24 MXZ, what we're going to take a look at here is the new billet housing on the dash. It's actually been recessed into the dash a couple of inches, gives you better sight lines as you're operating the boat. We also, on the main screen here is where you're going to control your ballast, your wedge control, check your fuel, set your cruise control. All of your presets are all going to be done right here on the main screen. The smaller screen over here is where you're going to control your audio, your lighting, docking underwater lights, interior lighting, as well as some of your other controls such as your heaters, your bilges, things like that. On the opposite side, we have our sport dash, which controls surf left, surf right, our wedge control up, down, volume control knob here. We also have a phone holder with built-in wireless charging behind there, and the new steering wheel design as well kind of gives it that race car feel as well. All right, moving into the captain's chair. This boat's equipped with the power seat, real easy accessible here. We got up, down, a lot quieter for this year too, so it's not going to be squeaking at you going up and down. We got our nice little throttle panel here, fly-by-wire throttle, so it's super smooth, not going to be sticky at all, very smooth going forward and reverse. I also have a secondary wireless charging port down here in the storage compartment, so if it's getting hot up here at the dash, I can tuck it away in the shade up under here to the right of the driver's seat. So real nice, easy access for that as well. So checking out the cockpit chair for the 2021s. Still have the race car inspired seat design with the cool feel vinyl, which isn't going to get hot in the sun, super nice. You still have your traditional flip up bolster seat in addition to the power seat option, so no issues as far as seeing over the bow when you're jam-packed full of surfers. We have also redesigned the swivel and slide mechanism on the side of the seat, so it brings both of the levers going forward and back and your swivel mechanisms in the same location, which makes it super easy to go forward and back, and then also swivel your seat around to be part of the party going on inside the boat. This new design, a couple things we've noticed is it really eliminates the shake with the seat, so it's a little bit more stability there, and really just like having both of the levers on the side, so it makes it real easy to adjust and get comfortable at the helm of the new 24 MXZ. All right guys, moving into the bow, one thing I want to note as we make our transition from the cockpit up into the bow is the new upholstered panels. Really gives it a cleaner look, ties into the existing accents that we have going on in our interior, the same cool feel Chiltech vinyl. Moving our way up into the bow, we've kind of reconfigured how the audio is in the boat, so the speakers are kind of pointed back directly at us, giving us a better overall audio experience. In addition to the 4 cup holders, we've also added 4 phone holders up here as well, along with the USB and 12-volt outlets for charging. We have our standard flip-down armrests here, so you can get really comfortable up in the bow. There's actually a good amount of storage up here too. So we have, some additional storage up in here. If on a windy day you need to throw a hat up there or a t-shirt or something like that, you have that. Same type of kick panel storage here, up underneath, same kind of deal. And then if we need to access anything from our storage, we can actually lift this up and reach in and grab anything that's in our OB storage compartment there. So makes it real easy if we left something in there over up in the bow, we need to grab it out of there easily. But a good amount of storage up in the bow. Plus, I'm 6'1" on a good day, so I'm easily very, very comfortable up here. Easily get 2, 3, 4 adults, plenty of kids up here comfortable hanging out. Nice wide bow. You can lounge out kind of sideways too if you want to get a little bit more comfortable. And there's just tons and tons of room up in the bow. One of the things that makes the MXZ what it is today. So for the audio experience in this boat, we've got 8 8-inch wet sound speakers along with the 4 Rev 10 tower speakers. We also have one 12-inch sub with the new designed custom sub box behind there, giving you a deeper bass. Definitely sounds better, huge improvement for model year 2021. So tower options for 2021, this boat comes standard with the G5 tower. We've actually equipped this boat with the G10 power tower, which gives you a little knob here to go up and down to raise and lower the tower. So bimini here, all closed up. Slide it forward. We've got 2 additional surfboard pockets up on top. Great amount of coverage, real easy to slide forward and back. One thing I really like about the Malibu biminis is when they're all closed up, you have a good amount of sun in the boat. You don't have anything impeding on the sun in the boat. So you have a great amount of coverage when it's open, and when it's fully stowed away, you've got sun when you want it. All right, guys, thanks for taking the time to check out the new 2021 24 MXZ. We're super pleased with the fit and finish, the performance, wakeboard, wake surf waves, definitely gotten better from the previous model year and generation of this specific boat. Come down, check it out. We look forward to seeing you guys.